This is a revolution.
All Elite
Wrestling squeeze is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
Bubbly. A paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
12,000 tickets sold in just 4 minutes.
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots! The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody!
And welcome to episode number 21 of the All Elite Hour, AEH. This show is brought to you by the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go join the group. I answer a couple questions, then you're in. You get news, past matches, past interviews. Hopefully the interviews will still be there by the time this comes out because a lot of people are getting fucking canceled right now, that's what we're going to be talking about on this episode. My name is Brian with MARKEDOUT Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for joining us. Online, of course, I've got Kyle and MJ from the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. MJ, how are you, brother?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, I know. Dude, that's what... our show is a little delayed. We apologize for that, but of course, there's been bigger things going on in the wrestling world than just regular angles and storylines and all that stuff. So, of course, we're going to be addressing that today. But let me introduce also Kyle. How are you, brother? Yeah. I mean, our energy is going to be slightly low. We're all, I think, equally bummed out about everything that's going on. I mean, bummed out is not even the right word to say. I mean, disappointed, just fucking disgusted. I mean, you name it. I don't think we're going to be talking too much about any kind of storylines or anything that were going on last week or anything like that. This is going to be a little bit more kind of real, raw, if you will. I don't even know where to begin, because every time I look at my phone, I fucking see new stuff that keeps coming out about new allegations, new pieces of shit. It's just all over the place.
Okay, how about this? Brian? How about we get this bullshit out of the way first? How about
what's
this?
up?
Jimmy Havoc did not do anything. Okay, he just likes alcohol a little bit.
No.
Well, okay. Wait a minute. This news to me.
He had rape accusations come out.
Oh, they weren't confirmed or anything, or?
What do you mean confirmed?
I mean, nothing can be confirmed,
right?
I mean,
accusations. That's what I mean. I mean, something can. I mean, you do have something.
Well, his best friend, what's her name? Session Moth. She liked the tweet about it, so that kind of confirms.
Yeah, I have the story right here. It says his ex-girlfriend came forward with a series of stories detailing abuse, manipulation, and mental illness. She's an unnamed female, and she's come forward with her own story. And it says...
Who's Jimmy's current girlfriend? Or what?
It says Havoc's ex-girlfriend, Rebecca Crow, released a statement from an anonymous accuser. And this is all coming from ringsidenews.com.
Who's Havoc's current girlfriend?
I don't know if he has.
Tell, yeah.
He was dating Jamie Hayter, but she has also recently liked a bunch of tweets talking about accusations against him. But so did Session Moth, and Session Moth and her have been tweeting back and forth, giving each other support. And Session Moth is like one of Havoc's best friends.
Okay, so
that kind of tells you all you know.
Jimmy Havoc.
And
all right. Next.
Yeah, and also, like when it comes to how AEW made that statement saying that he was going to rehab and they had reassessed his place in the company. So, from what I understand, AEW didn't send him to rehab. He checked himself into rehab, and you know why? Apparently, in Florida, you're in rehab. You can't be fired.
Okay, next.
What'd you say? You can't be fired?
Next.
Yeah, you can't be fired if
Yeah.
you're in rehab.
Huh.
So
Dustin
probably-
Dustin Reynolds.
So he's probably going to be. I don't think he'll be with AEW after he completes his
No,
rehab.
he's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be cut loose.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, Sammy Guevara.
All right, so Sammy, let's talk about it because I mean he's already been suspended. He's not getting paid right now. His salary is going to what is it? The Jacksonville,
The Women's Center in Jacksonville.
the Women's Center in Jacksonville. Thank you. But I mean, I also saw actually there's new stuff coming out about Sammy. I mean, obviously you had the Sasha Banks interview clip
he said
from that past podcast.
He said something pretty racist on that same podcast.
Right. That's the other thing. So last night, when I was talking with Rob and Adam, I mentioned to them about Sammy, and they didn't know about any of the racist stuff that he said on that podcast too. So I played it for that, and they were, oh my god! So plus, I also saw a new one this morning of I think it was. I don't know where it was at a school. It was a few years ago, but it was him cutting a promo, and it was just.
So is Sammy canceled?
Is Sammy canceled? That's a good question. Well, I mean, the new things that keep coming out, I can't find that new video, but it's from a few years ago. It's pretty bad.
Did you guys watch the video of his I'm sorry? Did you guys believe it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, in my opinion, I think Sammy's being sincere. I think he honestly knows what he did wrong, and he'll come back, and this will be fine. Like the way him and Sasha handled it was very professional.
And plus, I heard that he said sorry before too. So
yeah.
But I mean, wasn't so? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't his Sasha apology and her? I mean, she addressed it also, but wasn't that more so about what he said about Sasha? That was like before the racial comments, right?
Yeah. But she had to have known that he said that too, man.
You think so? I don't know.
Well, I mean, she knew that he said it from fans attacking him, so it was in the same podcast, right?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, that's true.
So she must have watched it. So she must have been addressing that too, because, I mean, you can't just watch the whole podcast and be like, oh, he said he was going to rape you, and then there you go. Nothing else was said, and then, come on. That's weird.
I doubt she listened to the whole podcast. I'm sure she just...
No, but I'm just saying, the people attacking Sammy, that's not the only thing they could have caught. Come on.
Correct. No, you're right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
It's just, this is a kid, man. That's what I'm saying. He's
people took the clip
practically my age, man. So I just think that if there's nothing else that he did that is worse than this or even lightly than this, I think he can come back from it.
Here, I need to try to find.
I think if he comes back and he's, he truly grows from this and truly means what he say, then he's fine.
What the hell?
Like, especially with the way he handled it and Sasha Banks handled it. Like in his apology, he didn't try to make any excuses. He did what he did and knew it was wrong.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, so right now, I mean, he's suspended. They haven't given any inclination about how long that's going to last for, correct?
No, they just said he's got to undergo sensitivity training and then, or some kind of training for that. And then after that, they'll reevaluate his status.
Okay. And now I guess the other big one that we should talk about, this one kind of affects, well, I mean, in the AEW world, of course, with BTE, but.
Well, there's other stuff before that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
all right, go on.
Lay it down.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
well, now, recently stuff came out about Darby Allin.
That's right.
And it wasn't necessarily, I don't want to say something's worse than the other. His was, he would kind of like, threaten, suicide or something over not getting what he wanted and stuff like that. But still, that's, that's like a form of emotional abuse and stuff. So
definitely,
so like, I think he needs to probably say something and maybe something needs to be done to him. The one I'm pissed off about that nothing has been done about or said anything about is Justin Roberts.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Justin Roberts, I mean, there's literally DM screenshots of him talking to a 16-year-old, and he's 30-something.
Yeah, I saw the screenshots. It's fucking disturbing.
Yeah, like that right there, to me, I don't care if and she said that he knew that she was 16. It doesn't matter if he knew or what. He knows how old he is. He knows how young she is. He should immediately be fired.
Agreed. MJ?
Oh, ditto.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking ditto, man. This is okay. No, I'm gonna say what I've been wanting to fucking say. All right, I'm going to say it right now.
Do it.
And this is what a lot of people need to understand: is that this is not a company thing. This is a business-wide thing. It happens everywhere, man. It's happening everywhere. Indies, top wrestling companies.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone's saying that it's not.
Well,
it's not. I mean, it's happening everywhere, bro.
This is my thing too. Is that I don't want to put this on the companies, but they should have known, right? There should have been some instance of I need a background check. You know what I mean?
I mean, that just doesn't happen in the independents, especially. Like you don't have to give like your actual resume most of the time.
I mean, with Marty, he's the booker of a head U.S. company that's been around for a long time.
That's a little bit different. I mean, they're on a bigger scale, but I'm not excusing it or anything. I'm just saying that they fucking absolutely should. But obviously, this is something that's been going on, and people have been complicit. They've been shutting their mouth. They haven't been talking about it. They're just kind of letting it been going on, and I mean that also has to stop too. If it's fucking gross. It fucking pisses me off.
Overall, what has to stop? And I know this is gonna be pretty mean, but what has to stop is waiting an immensely long time to come out with your story and say that it hurt you when you held it in for so long and had the chance to say something. But now that everyone else is talking, it makes you feel comfortable. No, that's not how it should work. How it should work is that you should tell when the time is right, and the time is right after it happens. I'm sorry, but that's the only way it's going to stop. That's it. Right there.
Yeah,
that's the only way it's going to stop.
I understand like where you're going with that, but you don't understand that like that's not the way that works. People feel like they can't say anything,
right? Like the mental abuse that
people trash them.
Yeah, but now you feel comfortable when everyone else does it on a platform. That's the only way it's going to stop. I'm just saying the only way it's going to stop is if you stop doing that, because now they're not going to get any justice and only kicked out of their. They can still live good lives, man. They're not going to they're not going to get jailed or anything. Everyone say they should, and it's never going to happen because you missed the time for the justice, and that's what needs to change. That to me, that's my opinion. That's what needs to change. Don't let it hurt you that much. Just give them what they deserve.
Yeah, but it's more about but it's also taking them away from the platform. They shouldn't have the platform to be able to make money and go fucking keep on doing what they've been doing, because that's the problem. You have to get them out. You have to fucking they should not be allowed back in. I don't give a fuck what they do.
Yep.
Like
they're still free, man. They're still free. With the Marty thing, this is my problem with the Marty thing. That father should not have kept that for that long. He should have went to the authorities when it happened, but he didn't.
Did he know back then?
Well, yeah, they showed the messages that he was with the girl's dad. That he told her, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you," and everything like that. That was through the woman's dad. And now it's getting shown the light. I'm just saying, some of these instances, yes, full proof. We know that they're pieces of shit. Marty's a piece of shit. Sorry, I'm saying it on this podcast because
I think Marty's a piece of shit too. I'll say it.
But
fuck him.
That woman's dad missed the chance. He missed the fucking chance to really. He can do better than putting something on Twitter. That's what I mean. That's all I'm saying. Is you can do better. Sorry, you can do better than telling a bunch of people that shouldn't even know this shit, by the way. Because we have knuckleheads on Twitter, people that twist the truth, people that tell misinformation, and they're all putting on this cesspool of a platform that people think it's helping people, when all it is giving two sides and pissing the other one off, and then it's never going to get settled. These people, I get what you're saying, Brian. Yes, they should be annexed from this industry and everything, but the simple truth is they're still free to make that decision once again, once it's not in that locker room or not.
I'll have to disagree there, though, because like with everybody coming out, stuff's happening. I mean, Joey Ryan's been fired from Impact, Bar Wrestling shut down, his Pro Wrestling T store is gone. Like, stuff is happening.
Dave Chris,
all he's worked for is gone.
He is
still free. Damn it, he's still free to make the same decision again.
He's not free. He probably won't ever wrestle again.
No,
Joey Ryan for sure.
Hey, let's be honest. When did he ever fucking really wrestle? Come on.
But no, Joey Ryan will never step foot again. David Starr as well, probably.
These guys' lives aren't ruined. As I'm just saying, they're not. They're free to make another decision. That's what I'm saying. That's all that irks me. Is that
so? What do you want though? So what do you want? What do you think is justice?
What I think is justice is that I understand the emotional abuse that people put you through, that you do not want to tell anyone, but it needs to be a trend that when these things happen, you need to report immediately to get it solved so they can never do it again.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you got to understand that, like, most of these people, when stuff like this happen, like, wasn't just kids. Like, some of these happen to other wrestlers, and they happen by people who basically made them believe that they would never make it in pro wrestling if they came forward and said something.
Right.
They had to live.
That's special cases then. That's special cases where you as a person need to make a decision about, do I wrestle or do I put this guy in jail? And I can't be biased against each decision because money's money.
I don't know. The big thing too is like the whole grooming thing too that's happening, like Justin Roberts and them, like, so the problem also too, MJ, is that like the 16-year-olds or whatever, the 15-year-old, they don't have the life experience. They don't know that this isn't normal. They just think that it's this is just like they look up to these people most of the time because they're wrestling fans. They know them. They see them on TV. They go to shows. They recognize them. They're famous. They don't know that this is fucked up. I mean, they obviously know it. I guess some of them do, but at the time, maybe they don't. And that's why also it takes a couple of years for them to be like, whoa, you know what? What the fuck was that? And that's all. I don't know the names and stuff, but that's what I've been reading on there. At least for some of them, it's fucked.
Well, I was just reciting to the Marty thing about the dad. The dad should have not kept it. You know what I mean? That dude, he did something wrong to your daughter. You just don't exchange messages and forget it about 5 years.
Yeah, that's just one instance, though. I mean,
no, what I'm just saying is that.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what I'm saying is that we can stop this mental abuse and people being afraid to speak out if you just speak out right then as it happens. It'll be so much better that people will back you more than they'll back anyone else that's against you. And
maybe right now, but like back then, people.
Oh yeah, back then. But this is what I'm saying is that this should start the trend. You know what I mean? This is the trend of it.
Yeah,
that's hopefully what it's going to do. It's hopefully going to cause a change in pro wrestling.
And also, I don't want anyone to hurt anyone than the next person, but we need to stop these fake allegations also.
I don't know any that are like confirmed.
Well, as I showed you guys the Matt Hardy tweet, remember?
Which one?
The one about if you guys want to come at me, here comes my Twitter, and make false accusations, here's my Twitter, come at me. Because Cody, they try to come after Cody with false stuff all the time on Twitter, man. It's like hotcakes. Cody's an asshole. Cody hit me in the mouth once. And it's like, well, no, you're fucking lying, man. You're just saying Cody hit me in the mouth once. I saw it, man.
I don't know, but that doesn't mean you can just throw out at all of them, like all the people.
Oh, no. I'm just saying that we need to.
Sure.
We need to steer clear of what we see other than what we factually see.
You're right. I just don't know how to. I mean, that's extremely difficult. Like, how do you?
It is. You know, and everyone wants to act like they're
because like right now,
everyone wants to act like the lawyers. So you need to treat it like that, man. That's what I'm saying.
Right now, it's like though it's hard to tell from what I'm sure there may be some false accusations, but you don't know what's what. There's
Right.
been, I mean, at first, when Matt Riddle came out with that lawyer thing, I was like, okay, so this guy's telling the truth, and
That's
then
what I said too.
and then other stuff came out, and I was like, oh fuck, well,
Right.
he's a goddamn liar.
We should have known he was suspect when his lawyer was printing on fucking sticker paper and
Yeah.
CD sleeves.
Yeah, but people came out telling directly that the person accusing her, Matt Riddle's wife, said she was a stalker, and they had stuff against her, and then it came out that was untrue. So
Right.
like, I don't know what to believe. But like what I said like before a while back ago, when all this started happening, the way I see it, I would rather side with the victims and have to go back and say I was wrong about the talent than side with a talent and then it come out to they're fucking rapists or pedophiles or something.
Sure.
Yeah. Someone just, one of my friends just texted me and basically summed it up. This whole last week can basically be its own Dark Side of the Ring episode or season.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
wrong.
And
That's wrong. Don't fucking do that kind of shit, man.
I mean, it's not far off. Like,
Listen,
it's
we need to learn to forget these
insane.
people, not remember what they did.
No, that's true. That's what. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Okay, now here goes a toughie. Here goes a
Okay,
toughie, Brian.
go for it.
Right before you just say that, I just wanted. Here goes a
I
toughie.
hope we're thinking of the same thing.
We're not.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be controversial, and you guys are gonna have a lot of opinions about it. But you still watch Benoit matches, right?
I mean, if they're on, sure, but I don't go out of my way. But I don't necessarily skip them.
Okay, so is what he did worse than what all these people are doing?
Yes.
But you still watch his matches. You see what I'm getting here?
Yeah.
Should we really shun people from watching their past matches? Should we really?
Yeah, but I mean, there's still something that's like. So his thing was, all right, I'm not going to defend him or whatever, but
I'm not putting you in that position. I
Right.
didn't mean to do that.
No, I know. But the whole thing with all the sexual allegations, I mean, to my knowledge, Benoit didn't have any of that. Is that correct? I know there was mental abuse, but I don't believe that he ever forced himself onto his wife or.
But is murder worse than?
Yeah, I mean
that's my thing.
It
though.
is. That's the
my
absolute
thing.
worst. That's the absolute. You're right. That is
I'm
the
not
absolute
saying this
worst.
as a person. I'm saying this as matches. That's all I'm putting
Right
here. Yeah, I'm not putting as persons.
The
I'm just saying
sexual allegations. I mean, that's very calculated. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
All of it is fucking work. Like all of it's bad.
You can't really put one. I mean, I guess if you look at it, you would think putting murder would be worse, but to some people it fucks up their entire life.
Absolutely.
And screws them up for
but
everything.
Remember, I'm tracing this back to watching their matches. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's
I myself haven't watched any Benoit match. I ain't ever went out to look, and that's not I'm not gonna watch anymore. I just haven't felt the need to. But I mean, I still think him and Eddie Guerrero winning the championship is like one of the greatest moments in
that
history.
triple threat match, man. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and
Whenever
I went out of my way to find that match. I'm gonna be honest.
that image of Benoit and Eddie in the ring with both belts and the confetti is still the most iconic image in wrestling to me.
Okay, so after time, do we think we're gonna forgive these people and watch and feel like we can watch their greatest matches?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Okay, so like with Benoit, do we think that over time we can forgive them to watch their greatest matches? These people getting accused. See, this is where it's getting a little bit tricky.
I mean, not when it comes to fucking like pedophilia and sexual abuse and all that. I mean, that's. I mean, it's all fucked up. It's all.
That's what I wanted. I just wanted your opinion on it, and that's what I wanted. Is that That's good. That's good then, because you need to think about what's happening now. Other than that's my point is that
Right.
yeah, Benoit did it.
It's like with that thing, it's like I don't know. It's hard to go. It's like with what Brian said. It's like with pedophilia and stuff. Is like you can't really forgive that. Like the way I see it is like that stuff that they did over time for years, knew it was wrong and kept going. With the Benoit thing, he just snapped one day.
His brain was messed up. I mean, chair shots and
that's not an excuse, but I mean, he just snapped one day.
Right.
This is he was murdering people over the years.
Going on and living his
life.
It's
gotta be worse than pedophilia over years, man. I mean, think about that. If he was murdering people over years, I mean,
no, it's all fucked up. It's all shit. It's all shit. Now they're
all shit people.
To me, it just feels like the wrestling business is going to take a lull because everyone's going to think that pedophilia and sexual harassment and all the things is going to be associated with wrestling locker rooms.
Right. Well, I mean, thankfully, I've never fucking experienced it. I've never. I mean, I can go on record and say I've never fucking been around it. Thank fucking God. But I mean, that's not to say that I'm sure I've crossed paths at some point, right? I mean, if judging by all the fucking names that are coming out over the weekend and stuff, I'd be surprised if I haven't. I mean, if any of us haven't, honestly, like we all go to shows.
Yeah. It's so bad right now that recently I did an interview with Frank Leon of Go Professional Wrestling, and in the interview he talked about a bunch of indie talent and other people that he worked with, and I'm having to hold off on making that because I'm having to go back and review and make sure nothing comes out against the people in the interview so we can remove them. Like we already had to remove Mark Hafferty, I think is his name.
Mark Haggerty.
Yeah, like he was in the interview, and as soon as that came out, he was like, "Hey, dude, can you take that out about Mark?"
Yeah.
It's like I'm literally having to hold off because I'm literally having to just sit and wait and hope nothing else comes out that I have to remove.
Right. That was another reason why I didn't want to record over the weekend because all this stuff was coming out. I'm like, well, we shouldn't fucking let's see what else.
I don't want to praise somebody and then all of a sudden it fucking comes out that they're terrible people.
Right. All right. So here's the one that I wanted to kind of talk about because I believe I want to say it was Alex that brought it up in the group chat. But what about Mike Tyson? Like what is AEW going to do about that? Because I mean, obviously it seems like he's recovered. Like it seems like he's okay. Like it seems like that was a long time ago. It seems like he's rehabilitated.
The way I see it, the way I see that, so like with everything right now, it would be best for AEW to not do any business with him, and that's nothing. That's just for them to really take a stand that they need to not do business with him because he did have that past. Yes, it was like 2 decades ago, and he does seem to be reformed and a better person now, but I don't think it would be a good look moving forward if they did work with a convicted rapist.
Agreed.
But how far are we willing to go though?
What do you think,
how far are we going to go? Are we just going to have? I mean, it's not like that. No one knows about it, right? It happened. It was on news. Didn't he?
Yeah, it was 26 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying is that. Should we really care?
He got out of prison 26 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. He did his time for it. So that's what I'm saying is that.
And he hasn't. And so far, nothing's come out. But from what I've looked on, I did some research. He's had no issues. Nothing has happened again. Since that.
Yeah. So I don't think that they should cut ties with him because why should we blame someone that a company asked to be on? When he's not even in a locker room, you know what I mean?
No, I know, but still,
what
Kyle said.
Right now, it would be best not to have him on TV.
Agreed.
They can maybe come back to it later on when other stuff is all cleared out and this is all hopefully moved past.
Right. Afterwards, maybe they'll instill a lot of changes and, I mean, talk about it and just kind of, admit that it is a problem and that they're addressing it.
Well, seeing that all goes back on, they knew that happened when they signed him. So that falls back on AEW.
Are you talking about Tyson still? You're talking about Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They knew about it.
Well, of course, obviously. Everyone knows about it. Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. So in the first place, maybe they shouldn't have signed him in the first place.
Well, that's another argument. Yeah.
Well, that's still the same as putting him off just because your locker room's fucked up.
Right.
He's not in the locker room. That's what I'm saying, is that he's not an active wrestler, has been for a long time. I mean, he's just a guy that they plopped in there. He's not the problem. What? You know what I mean? He's not the problem.
Like, the thing with Tyson, though, also is like, like AEW got like a lot of heat for working with him and stuff. But it's they
just hated that he smiled, and they just hated that he smiled.
And now, like, a lot of people still shit on them for even working with him because
you're gonna have that, man. You're gonna have that all the time. All the time. There's not ever going to be a shortage of people hating on something just because of a past or a little thing you don't like about them. That's my thing, is how far are we going to go with this? Is everyone that's going to do a minor thing bad just going to get kicked out of the wrestling business? Is every Americanized and British wrestling going to go PG because of this shit? Think about that.
I mean, something's got to change, man. Obviously what was going on wasn't working. I mean,
obviously it was, because it went on for so long, right? It was working. We loved the guys. They still did the shit, right? Until one day someone says something on Twitter. That's what I'm saying, is that it's just so, wrestling is going to be so weird because we spent so much time loving these guys as they knew that they were doing this shit, and all it took was a tweet for us to figure out what the fuck was going on. So I just feel ashamed that I was advocating for someone that knew that they were doing this shit.
Right. I'm with you. I think we all are, right? I mean, I think in the group of the names of the people that are being accused and all these allegations.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have we and everybody else advocated for Marty to come to AEW?
Right.
Jay was about to face Marty. That was the next plan.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I was advocating like, I want that match. Now it's
how big of a bullet did AEW dodge by not signing Marty and Joey Ryan? Because remember,
seriously,
there was interest in Joey Ryan, but remember, apparently Tony Khan didn't want his gimmick on AEW.
Right.
Which in hindsight was good.
Good for AEW, right? I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, I mean, I went to one of the good memories I have, I went to the Crockett Cup when he was here, NWA and Ring of Honor, Marty versus Aldis. That was fucking great. It was awesome. It's one of the best shows I ever got to watch live. Now, I mean, I can't fucking, like, so for that, like, I can't go back and watch that match. I can't do that.
Yeah. Dude, one of the things I hate most is the stuff about Ospreay. It's like,
yeah, can you please explain that? Because that one's a little cloudy.
So apparently, from what I've read, a friend of Ospreay's, I guess, assaulted or raped a girl, and Ospreay shut her up, like he didn't allow her to speak up, and then when she tried to get on some promotions for matches, since he was a bigger name in that scene, he got her blacklisted, and B helped him as well.
Oh, okay.
And got her blacklisted from having matches because of her accusing his friend. Which, I'm a huge Ospreay fan, and now that just makes him look extremely shitty to me. And
But that's obviously a hearsay situation because they didn't capitalize on that when it came out.
Yeah, let him finish.
I thought it was done. So,
that makes me like that makes him look really shitty and makes me just like, if he comes back to New Japan, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even watch or enjoy his matches. Right. But it wasn't just hearsay. Like there's like they posted the emails like letting the girl know that
From the promoter, right?
Yeah, that she wasn't allowed to be on the promotion. So like it's true. And I'm just like, God, that's just I like fucking really why?
Now you're just killing my New Japan Thrive now.
Oh no.
Dude. I'll be completely honest with you guys. This is killing my wrestling. It's killing my love for it, dude. These good. I'm saying it. All these good wrestlers, great wrestlers, are pieces of shit.
Right.
Dude, literally every day when I'm going through
now,
Twitter, I'm just like
gonna watch wrestling. Like,
Yep.
did that guy do something? Did that guy do something?
Dude, every day when I'm on Twitter, I'm just constantly just like getting upset because I'm just like, why? It's like, why can't these people be decent people?
Right.
And I'm honestly like questioning, when all this is over, when we finally get to everybody who has been outed is like, are we going to be able to enjoy it anymore?
Well, I hope after this, I hope this gets rid of a lot of the fucking pieces of shit that have been in the business and have been doing stuff like this and have been pulling in, taking advantage of people. I hope they're out. I hope this kind of weeds them all out. And I hope that we can, maybe go in a fucking positive route. Like, get them out of here. Let's what? You don't think that's going to happen?
I just don't see any positive outcome soon.
Maybe not soon, but
we're not even done. Like, that's what it is.
Right.
Like, we haven't even reached the end. Probably
No,
haven't
you're
even reached the
right.
half. It's just I don't want to downplay shit. I don't want to be like, oh man, wrestling's about to be the stupidest thing ever. But I'm just saying is that's just how I feel. I've been so invested in these characters, all this shit. Is that knowing that this is happening? It's just
right.
Not It's not gonna be the same. It's just not.
I'm with you. Oh God. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I just got to I'm pretty sure. So I think this is just coming in. This isn't necessarily AEW, and I can cut this if it's not appropriate. But I'm seeing Josh Briggs. Have you guys heard anything about that?
I don't know who that is.
From Evolve, big tall guy, wears the thing on his shoulder.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Great. Just great.
Yeah, looks like. Yeah. God damn it.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Big tall guy wears the thing on his shoulders.
Like he wears like not on his shoulders, on just one of his shoulders. He wears like that brace. I don't know what it's called. Here, I'll text you guys a picture of him. But anyway, whew. Yeah, I don't even know because I know as soon as we put this podcast out, I'm sure there's going to be someone, there's going to be more names that are going to coming out. I don't know. Like MJ said, I'm kind of fucking just right now. I'm just kind of bummed out about the whole business in general. Last night,
I'm still gonna watch. Sorry, go on.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I spazzed out. I'm still gonna watch Jay White. They tried to come after Jay White. Hell no. No. You ain't fucking hitting him. He ain't. Nope. This dude got it. No. I'm going to go too in depth with it. I got to stop there.
Here, I'm sending the picture to the group chat of Josh Briggs.
Well, the thing is, they try to come after Jay. And
yeah, I heard about him.
You did?
Yep.
So I guess it's in Evolve too. And, I've heard shady shit. I don't want to throw his name in there because I actually haven't seen it in this wave, but about Gabe. About a lot of people like working with him. A lot of people don't. I don't know if there's anything as far as that goes. I think it was just more so about underpaying talent. I don't think it was any like sexual allegations. But didn't you say they were in the process of or potentially being sold to WWE, Kyle?
They already did.
Yeah.
They already did?
Yeah, Evolve, yeah.
The library, they're not coming back. Evolve's not coming back.
Well, I saw they were selling stuff for like 50% off.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all see what Thunder Rosa did?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
What happened?
She's starting an all women's promotion, as in every position.
Oh yeah.
Booker, everybody,
Production.
Every production is a woman.
So NWA is dead then, right? Is that what we're getting
Until
at?
2021 at least.
That's
what they
what.
said.
I don't know because
Pretty shitty.
apparently a lot of NWA people are taking outside bookings now.
Yep. Yeah.
They're probably honestly done after David Laguna. After all that stuff came out, he's pretty much the creative, direction for the NWA.
I think.
Right.
They're probably out. They're probably done.
Yeah, I think Billy Corgan will buy NWA. You know how he is.
Well, weren't they? I mean, they were were they co-owners? I know they were both.
No, I think
Corgan was the money guy and Lagana was the creative.
And I think Corgan will buy NWA and rebuild it, man. It's just
you have to change the whole. I mean, what do you do though? Do you keep like all the same look, the feel? Because it's going to be.
Well, think about this. No one in the locker room was ever accused of anything, well, except for Marty. But
Marty.
Well, he wasn't officially in the locker room. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Once it's your president and no one under you is doing anything, I think you can build back up with a new owner.
Right.
Because NWA is pretty straightforward. You know what I mean? Like.
Sure.
Which is weird. That it's just weird how Dave. What? What?
Yeah.
Dude, I loved you, man.
Did you hear about Paige's family?
Oh, her mom.
Yeah, her mom. All that stuff.
Well, I heard something about her mom, but not about. You said her family.
Yeah, the entire Knight family got outed.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Or like assaulting people and stuff.
Kind of
shit.
Kind of ties into the whole page and doing videos, huh?
No, well,
no.
I mean, no,
yeah. That definitely shows the personality of that family, then.
No, I mean that. Hey, that's not. We shouldn't judge anyone if they want to have fun like that and have multiple people consensually. Who the fuck are we to judge? This is more.
You don't on a WWE title.
Jesus.
No,
it was It was the Divas title.
Yeah, it's the Divas title. But yeah,
WWE title.
Also, but apparently, WWE backstage got canceled, or
I saw that.
It's apparently like only going to be for pay-per-views only.
Yeah, I saw that. And that has nothing to do with any of this, though. That was just because they got shitty ratings.
Yeah.
So I guess CM Punk is again fired, or sort of, kind of, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know, right? Well, now what? I don't even fucking know. I mean, seriously, like
Dynamite. I want to see if they're gonna go live, if they have to rework shit.
So let's. I guess we can try to shift gears a little bit. What the fuck? What's gonna happen on Dynamite? Like, what are they? Do you guys know what they have promoted right now? Do they have the lumberjack match?
Yeah, I've got the whole match card.
I mean, it's looking like that they're not gonna drop Sammy. That's what it's looking like. That he's
suspended.
No, I mean drop him. Like drop him.
Well, he's not gonna be on TV.
Well, you know what I mean is that they're not gonna fire him. That video obviously showed he's gonna go through with whatever they want him to do.
I don't know. I mean, they still could. I don't know. What do you have, Kyle? You said you have the match card.
Yeah, it's hold on. We have Luchasaurus versus Wardlow lumberjack match. Which will be great. Santana's facing Matt Hardy. I don't know which version yet. You can go on AEW's Twitter and vote for which version you want.
All right, that's pretty cool, I guess.
John Moxley's going to be in action. I don't know against who. Brody Lee and Colt Cabana versus Janela and Sonny Kiss.
Well, that's interesting.
Which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And FTR versus Natural Nightmares. And Cody is supposed to do a press conference. I assume maybe somebody's going to interrupt him. I don't know.
No title match.
Yeah. And then Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy's going to have a face-off.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, you saying that, like, honestly, I'm still just kind of just thinking about all the shit that's going on and how angry I am. Like I think I was trying to say before, like I tried. I mean, Raw was on. Raw is shitty to begin with, but can't even pay attention to it. Like, what the fuck? Like, who cares? Who the fuck cares about all that stuff when you have like all this stuff going on behind the scenes? It's insane. Is there? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where to go.
Our match is gonna be good, you know.
That is gonna be a good match. Who are they going against again? Who are they going against again?
Natural Nightmares.
Natural Nightmares. All right, so that'll be good at least. That'll be good. You know I hope we can take our I hope we I don't want to say take our minds off of this because it definitely should be something that's addressed. Yeah, what do you got, Kyle?
This isn't AEW, but big stuff in the wrestling world. I mean, if anybody can even wants to talk about it, the Undertaker seemingly retired.
I don't care. The fuck! I have my spite with that.
What, him retiring or just him
dude,
sticking around for as long as?
No, he just do one more match in the fucking ring. Jeez.
What do you mean? Why?
He's gonna end his fucking career in a fucking cinematic match. That's not what I'm taking.
Yeah, it is.
He said so. He explained why. He said the match was really good, and him riding off on his bike at the end of the match was more symbolic than people realize.
Well, I hate his opinion.
All right, now I don't know if this is. I don't even know if this is. I was gonna bring up a question, but I don't even know if I should. Like, it just seems. Is it weird? All right, fine. Is it weird that he's retiring like right as or before all of these like allegations and the whole wrestling world is getting turned upside down? Like, it's almost as if like selling stock before you know that like they're gonna get arrested and all that shit. Like insider trade.
This was filmed way before that.
That's true. You're right. Thank you for saying that. So I can cut this out.
Oh wait, he announced he retired on that doc.
Yeah, well, not
kind of cool, but
he
fuck
didn't
him
necessarily
anyway.
He didn't necessarily say, "Oh, hey, I'm retired." He said, at this point, he's okay with never getting in the ring again.
He said that shit before, man.
Yeah, that's true.
He said at the start of the documentary that wasn't how it was, but now at the end of it, he's learned to realize. We'll see. A lot of it has to do with. I never heard about this until I watched the documentary. I encourage everybody to watch it. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, with 2 episodes in.
His brother died the day before the Boneyard match when he was supposed to go film it.
What?
And yeah, and he said that that put everything in perspective for him. He realized that he didn't have a lot of time left, and he really needed to focus on his kid and his wife.
Wow.
I have a whole new perspective now, man.
I know. I mean, I'm gonna be mad at you for like spoiling the entire episode because I actually haven't watched the final one, but I just heard it was awesome. But
yeah,
I did not know that. That makes a ton of sense.
He literally they're literally like him and AJ and WWE people go to the place where it's at, and I know it was like 40 minutes outside of the
it was okay.
Yeah, and like they're surveying and looking over everything, and then on the ride back, he gets a phone call from his niece letting him know that his brother died.
Oh my gosh!
And then he went and filmed the Boneyard match the very next day.
Oh my gosh!
And he said it was really odd though, in a graveyard,
right,
a scenario. But he said like that really put everything in perspective for him.
Yeah.
And he said that after he realized how good the match was, he felt it was good. It was good enough for him, and he don't see how he could top it.
Absolutely, I 100% agree with that.
Good for him, shitty for me.
Yeah, I'm crying, but
he trained. He trained for a 30-minute WrestleMania match in front of 80,000 people. That's what he trained for. Like, I don't know if we probably honestly, I think the Boneyard match was probably the best we probably would have gotten.
I agree. At this
point, AJ,
yeah.
I don't think Taker would have been able to do as good as we would hoped he would.
Yeah,
he's gonna be back in the next WrestleMania.
Well, he already
Put
shot
his gloves
down.
down.
Well, he said,
No.
well, he said in the documentary, he said he's okay with everything. He's okay with never getting in the ring again. He said if there comes a situation where Vince absolutely needs him, like it's just an emergency. He in his words, he said it was a in case of emergency, break glass, pull out the Undertaker.
Saudi Arabia.
It's every year. What the fuck?
He said he would consider. He said he would consider coming back, but other than that, he's pretty much done for. Dude, that whole documentary is so like, it was so insane watching that because I've never seen him as Mark. I've always, it's so weird seeing the human side of him.
It was this. I mean, and this was like one of the very few times. This is the most human that we've seen of him.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that's definitely why I enjoyed it.
It's so weird to see it.
It is weird.
Yeah, dude, it is hilarious. They during the thing, so AJ wanted that match. He asked him for it. Undertaker initially said no, he wasn't even going to do WrestleMania this year. He was done wrestling because he felt the Extreme Rules match was good enough for him to go out on. Because I mean, if you watch it, he did pretty good in that match.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he that was a great match, but he was okay with that, and so then he thought about it more, and his wife told him, if anybody can give you the match that you want to go out on, it's AJ, and so he thought about it and he said, okay, I'll do it. So he told Vince that he was going to do it, but he wanted Vince to call AJ and tell him that he wasn't going to do it with him, that he wanted to put over some kid in Tennessee. And AJ called him pissed off. And was like, AJ called him pissed off. And he was like, what do you mean you're not going to give me that match? That's bullshit. He said he figured that they were ribbing him.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, man, that whole thing was really good.
I agree. Yeah, but what about him and Sting? I mean, we're not going to get that now, so that's a little disappointing.
No. But man, it was just God. That I hope that they do more stuff like that. That was really, really done really well.
Right.
It's like one of the best documentaries I've seen in a long time.
It was done really well. I agree. MJ, you said you're only 2 episodes in?
Yeah.
You need to watch all 5.
Are you eating the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah. Hey. All right. All right. So let's start wrapping this up because I'm angry. I'm sad.
Let's just make this a short one. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, no, we're there. We're almost at the All Elite hour. We're about 5 minutes ish away.
Came back. My bad.
All right. So I feel weird doing plugs and all of that.
No, fuck that. Do your plugs, man. Do it.
All right, go to YouTube and I'm not.
Go to YouTube and go to Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. They do podcasts every Monday and Wednesday. Monday is for Monday Night Raw. Wednesday is for the battle between NXT and AEW. See which one is better.
That's right. That was good. Thank you.
Hey, here's a plug.
Yeah.
Be a decent fucking person.
Yes. I like his plug
racism, pedophilia, etc. are all fucking terrible and need to be, removed from everything.
And if you're a wrestler and you've done it, just say you did it, just to fucking get it out of the way and just fucking leave.
I agree. Get out. Get the fuck out. You don't deserve a spot. You don't deserve a platform to fucking make money or take advantage of people. Fuck you. I'm angry. I'm so mad.
And COVID lives, damn it.
Yeah, and COVID's real. The earth is round. Wear a mask. Fuck. God damn it.
Seriously, I was at that DMV earlier getting a tag for my new car.
Nice. Congrats.
The amount of people that was there and the amount of workers that were not wearing masks.
Workers?
Yes, workers.
Oh my God.
I was so pissed. I was
we can't transition into a COVID talk. after. Oh, we can't. We're not allowed to say COVID. Shit, right? Isn't YouTube? They're gonna ban us or something.
What? That's a thing?
I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't think so. We
even made money on this.
Yeah. Right. Oh boy. All right. Well, I don't even know. I mean, you can join the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. You can talk to us about it if you have anything. You could read up about all this stuff. We're always posting updates and all that jazz, so you can stay up to date. I'm sorry that my energy is low right now, but I'm just bummed out. I think we're all bummed out.
Well, Brian, if it lifts your spirits any better, if you can try July 1st, SHW is announcing their return show.
Are they really?
Yes.
July 1st. All right. So how it's going to be indoors?
I'm not sure. Well, on July 1st, they'll make an announcement letting people know when they're going to return. They already have the date set and everything, but we won't find out till July 1st.
Because I was going to say that parking lot is pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I can't wait. You know how excited I am to get back to SHW.
They're great. That was an amazing show. Yeah, I mean, fucking, yeah, that's awesome. I hope we can get to some normalcy.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. MJ's laughing. He's like, yeah, it's just going to get worse.
For all we know, it could be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Well, for myself, I'm thank you guys for listening. Please just be kind to one another. Don't be a fucking asshole. Don't take advantage of people. Treat people like you'd want to be treated yourself. Don't be a piece of shit. What else?
Breathe with the switchblade.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
So far, he seems to be a good person.
Yeah.
Not so far. He hasn't done shit.
All right.
Knock on wood.
I don't care. I don't care. I back him. Some woman already tried to get at him and it didn't work. So.
Oh God. Well, watch what you say, MJ.
Yes.
Watch what I say.
Yeah, man.
I pretty much like pray every day. I'm pretty much praying every day that nothing comes out against Kenny.
Oh gosh.
I really don't know what I would do.
Jericho does. I'm done.
I would probably.
Last time you're gonna hear from me.
I really don't know if I'd be able to really enjoy wrestling because Kenny's match against Okada is what made me fall in love with wrestling.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back next week. Okay. Maybe. I can't even do any kind of sign off. I feel weird. So we'll just end it and we'll let Kenny take over. Hopefully, actually, I don't even know. Can we put Kenny at the end? Like, is that like? I mean, we can right now.
Yeah,
we might have to adjust it.
Let's just not.
If you're not breathing in, then stay the fuck out.
Yeah, there we go. All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.